Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have the county approving thousands of new homes, a fatal crash shut down State Road 16, a new affordable apartment complex opens, and a man arrested after a high-speed motorcycle chase. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's been a St. Augustine tradition built on trust, family values, and doing things the right way. For 75 years, generations of drivers have relied on Bozard for quality vehicles and honest service. With over 1,200 vehicles to choose from, no surprise pricing, and the Drive Happy guarantee, Bozard makes car buying truly effortless. That's the Bozard difference. Their award-winning state-of-the-art facility features 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment maintenance, over 40 mobile service vans to bring the Bozard difference to you, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the prestigious Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln delivers hometown service with national-level excellence. You'll find friendly faces, great pricing, and a better buying experience just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Morning Jam, Canaan Law Attorneys, Chris Lucero, Bail Bonds, Versagi Dental, and Sunny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app from the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, fellas. How we doing?
Hey, happy Thursday. You know what that means?
That means it's weekend eve.
Woo!
We're here.
Woo!
We're doing it.
It's practically the weekend.
We're right there.
Yeah.
I can taste it.
Yep.
Do you have a good trivia night?
We didn't have trivia.
We're not doing trivia anymore.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
for the time being, we're still.
Right now.
Was yesterday the last night, or was it the week before?
The week before was last
Okay.
night. Week
I'm in a
before was
time
last
loop.
night. It's okay. In that time loop. So we will find another location. I'm talking to a couple, and I'm waiting for somebody to call me back before I move to the second one that I fits best for our crowd.
Right on.
So
Very cool. How you doing, Blake?
I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay.
that didn't sound convincing
It
at all.
did not sound
No, it
convincing.
did not.
It did not sound
We
convincing.
have a question of the day.
All right, question of the day. There's a couple of national days it is, and sometimes I feed off of the national days for
Yep.
my question of the day. So it is National Bacon Lovers
Ooh.
Day.
Mm.
All right,
I will celebrate.
but we've asked a lot of bacon questions. It's also National Radio Day.
Okay.
So I decided to go with what radio show did you listen to? Really, because I don't listen to radio anymore.
Yeah.
I have my Bluetooth and I play my playlist, and I don't listen to radio anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe put a podcast, Blake. What radio show do you think you listen to the most
While eating bacon.
while eating bacon?
Rush Limbaugh was a favorite. I grew up with Rush. He used to coin us the Rush babies. Literally grew up with him. My parents watched his show. When I did pageants, my dad became friends with one of the photographers because he too was a Rush listener. So yeah, I grew up listening to Rush Limbaugh. So it's got to be Rush. I mean, he just got to be Rush.
Got to be Rush.
Yep. All right, Blake.
What about you, Blake? I mean, are you too young
Also
for the
Rush
whole?
Limbaugh.
Are you too
No.
young for the whole radio thing? So
Well, first off, I would say on common ground, but
yeah, you kind of were forced into that one.
yeah. But besides that,
You grew up with that one. So
yeah. So, but besides that, I do like listening to Sirius XM. So probably say the Mad Dog Sports channel with Chris Mad Dog Russo.
okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah.
And for years, I was a Lex and Terry guy.
Yeah.
So Lex and Terry, and like that's what I was listening to during 9/11.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of listened to it in my office, and it was one of the few things that I had on it in the office when. So I got to go with Lex and Terry, and I think they're still on the air in like Texas.
Are they?
Yeah. So
Wow.
like if you can fact check that and see if Lex and Terry, because I mean they were in Jacksonville, and
Yeah.
and they
We've
were
got Paul Harvey, and Paul Harvey was another one. Like I listen to Paul Harvey a lot too.
yeah. Paul, I listen to Paul Harvey still to this day, like on the reels and
Yeah,
stuff
they
like
put
that.
his stories
And
on reels.
Some of those stories have really kind of brought back to life
I just heard one a couple of days ago about a musket ball in the Civil War
I got the woman
that
pregnant.
got the woman pregnant. We have the same algorithm.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this a legit Paul Harvey story?
They said it was confirmed.
They said it was triple confirmed,
Yeah.
but it could be AI Paul Harvey making stuff up. But
And
they
he got
he's
shot in the groin.
Yep.
The bullet went through and
a single testicle,
Mhm.
took it with the bullet
Mhm.
on the trajectory for the uterus of the girl who is on the.
and then they ended up getting married.
And then they ended up getting married
Yeah.
and having two more children.
That one was pretty
That's crazy.
hard to believe.
I know.
Hey, so if you quick fact check, so Lex and Terry are still on the air, and actually they're on right now.
That's why you don't listen to them anymore.
Yeah. Well, I don't listen to radio anymore.
That too.
Yeah.
That would do it as well.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Kind of busy.
We need a fact check on the Civil War musket ball impregnating a woman. Is that
Yeah.
a real Paul Harvey
Is that a real
story?
real thing?
All right.
So, and Bobby, the question is what radio show did you listen to regularly? Because I don't think a lot of us listen to as much radio. And Bobby was one of our uncommon ground. He was
Yeah.
Les Nessman.
Yeah.
So he actually would give us weather reports and stuff
That's
like that.
cool.
So we called him. We didn't know Bobby's real name for a while, until he introduced himself to me at a diner.
Yeah.
But he was Les Nessman on Uncommon Ground.
That's funny.
So
That's awesome.
because we gave our callers nicknames. So
Speaking of weather, now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
all right, it's gonna be so hot. And I can tell you, I've been getting in the car the last week.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me tell you, if you can't find a spot in the shade, it is tough to get in that car.
Dude.
But there is a chance of rain around drive home time from work, in around 5 o'clock or so.
Right on.
But it is also Hawaiian Pizza Day, so congratulations, Bobby. They gave you a day finally.
It is Bobby's day, man.
It's Bobby's day.
Yeah, I've got a black minivan, and I have kids that have activities around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and it is miserable getting into that minivan because of the way our house is faced. Our driveway is west, so if you have evening activities, you get all the sun right into that minivan. And my steering wheel has a metal trim piece that goes around it for some stupid reason. I have no idea, but it is scorching hot. So I can't hold the steering wheel this way. I have to hold it from the back to avoid the stupid piece of metal.
Yeah.
Idiots.
No, it was 107 yesterday when I got in the car. And it was just, I just kind of got in and you push the little button. And then I got out and stood outside.
Cool down.
Just let it, I left the doors open. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember having to do this when I was younger, but
Yeah.
I think heat affects me more as I've gotten older.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine it does.
Yeah.
All right, that quick check the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's hidden gems. Bin 39, located inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street, with over 125 boutique wines and a peaceful courtyard setting. Bin 39 is always worth a visit, but this September they're taking it to the next level. On September 24th, join them for Sip Out Loud, a relaxed, unforgettable evening of exceptional wines, 4 tasting stations, live music, special guests, and abundant bites from St. Augustine's best local restaurants, all as part of the Sing Out Loud Festival. Reserve your place at sipoutloud.com. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
Traffic's looking fine.
I need good news, Blake.
There's no truck. There's no truck on the side.
I'm going north today. I need good news.
Yeah.
Oi.
Well, unfortunately, you're going to Jacksonville, so there's no good news at all.
Yeah.
Only darkness.
You're going north of Bayard.
Yes, I am.
You're right.
Sad story.
Yes. Take your passport.
That is the Blake's Traffic Report, brought to you by Old Town Trolley.
Going to northern 904.
Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and explore over 500 years of St. Augustine history. in the most fun and flexible way possible. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and more than 100 points of interest, including the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Potter's Wax Museum. Enjoy open-air views all day, hop-on, hop-off access, plus free parking at the Old Jail and Welcome Centers with your ticket. And when the sun goes down, experience the city's spooky side with the Ghost and Gravestones tour. Locals ride free with a full fare guest through hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Moving into the news. Bless you.
All right. And in the comments, Joy said, I don't know. No, I'm sorry. It was Diane who said her fob starts and rolls down the windows for her car.
Mm-hmm.
Mine does too, but I don't know how to do it.
Mine will start the car, but it doesn't blow super cool. So you can get the air moving. But yeah. I can probably help you with your auto start.
Yeah. I think it's too late. It's too late for me. Just go on.
Save yourselves.
Just go on with the story.
Okay.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Fatal crash shuts down State Road 16 in St. Johns County near Windward Ranch Boulevard. A deadly crash on State Road 16 Wednesday evening is under investigation by the Florida Highway Patrol. FHP was alerted to a crash near Windward Ranch Boulevard, south of World Golf Village, around 5:30 p.m. At least one person is dead. Details on what happened and how many people were involved haven't been released yet. St. Johns County Fire Rescue says no injured victims were transported for treatment. While on scene, First Coast News saw officials moving what appeared to be a deceased victim from a ditch near the woods. Investigators also removed and examined what appeared to be a small electric bike or motorcycle.
Oh, no.
All westbound lanes on State Road 16 were closed for several hours, but have since reopened. This is a developing story. We will be following it and bring you updates as they develop. Oh, no. That's very sad image.
So,
yep. Oh, I know people that live in that neighborhood, so I'm just kind of holding my breath to find out more details about this accident. It's very, very scary.
Yeah. We're hearing this way too much.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I'm starting to hate the words e-bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some people are saying it's a bicyclist and some people said it was an e-bike. So,
so sad.
Yep. Nick's talking me through the process here.
Sometimes it's a double press. Sometimes it's a press and hold. It just depends.
Okay.
All right.
I'm reading Nick's.
We're learning
for us here. I'm learning over here.
Every day is a learning day.
Yeah.
All right. 92-unit affordable housing complex for working families opens in St. Augustine. A new affordable housing community is officially open in West St. Augustine, offering long-term housing options for working families in one of Florida's fastest growing counties. City, county, and nonprofit leaders cut the ribbon Tuesday on the Village of New Augustine, a 92-unit apartment community at 280 North Volusia Street. The project is the result of a partnership that began back in 2018 between the West Augustine Community Development Corporation and Jacksonville-based Ability Housing, the nonprofit's first project in St. Augustine. All units are reserved for households earning up to 60% of the area's median income. Rents currently range from about $634 a month for a one-bedroom up to $1,599 for a three-bedroom. Ability Housing CEO Reggie Fullwood said, quote, "This development is the product of a vision for a better West St. Augustine, a community where people have quality, affordable housing options that lead to long-term stability, there we go, and a place to call home." Trying to say sustain for some reason. The community includes 4 three-story buildings with 20 one-bedroom, 36 two-bedroom, 36 three-bedroom apartments. 7 units include ADA accessibility features. On-site amenities include a gym, a community center with leasing offices, a computer lab and library, flexible event space, a pavilion, a walking trail, and surface parking. Ability Housing will also offer volunteer resident programs, including adult literacy, employment assistance, and personal finance workshops. The $26.5 million project was financed through a mix of state, local, and private funding. The Florida Housing Finance Corporation provided over $4.2 million in loan financing and $1.625 million in low-income housing tax credits, which helped secure a nearly $15 million equity investment from National Equity Fund, with Bank of America providing the equity and a separate $14.2 million construction loan. Churchill Stateside Group added $5.37 million in permanent financing, and Florida Housing provided an additional $724,350 pre-development loan to the West Augustine CDC. That is a paragraph of numbers.
Yeah, I know. Blake does this on purpose.
Bank of America Jacksonville president Mark Bennett said, quote, access to quality, affordable housing strengthens neighborhoods, expands economic opportunity, and helps families thrive. Locally, the St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners contributed $460,000 affordable housing grant over a $1.2 million in American Rescue Plan Act funds. The county also approved an ordinance in 2022 allowing developers to defer impact fees, helping reduce upfront costs amid volatile construction prices. St. Johns County Assistant Director for Health and Human Services, Joe Cohn, said, quote, as the county's population continues to grow, the village of New Augustine serves as an exemplar model for development that balances immediate individual needs with sustainable support. There it is. Families moving into this community are surrounded by people and organizations ready to help connect them with tools, programs, and resources. I pre-read the story, so I knew sustainable was in there, and that's why stability and sustainable.
You got locked in on it.
Wrecked me. All right. This is awesome. I'm excited about this. This kind of development that I like to see is development that makes it easier for people to live where they work.
Yes.
So it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's anything that's affordable in St. Johns County right now is a good thing.
And this is like legit affordable. This is prices that I paid when I moved to this county 23 years ago.
Okay.
My rent was, I think, $640 at Stoughton Cove Apartments in Pope Road.
Stone Cove. Yeah, I lived in Stone Cove. So
You did?
Yeah, I lived in Stone Cove.
I was 49.
Yeah, I think I believe mine was like 200 and something.
Yeah.
I don't even think
They were probably
300.
Much closer to new when you lived
Yeah,
there.
I was there in 88 in Stone Cove, and then I moved over to Coquina Lakes.
Whoa.
Just right next to it.
Yeah, in the 90s, Blake, that's what it was called.
Colloquially known.
Yes.
When we toured, so I toured a couple of different places when I was moving to St. Augustine when I got the job offer at Marineland. One was like a little, I don't know, probably a converted garage into a little apartment in downtown. We ended up at Stone Cove, and the manager there was like, oh, let me show you the unit. It's got really nice wallpaper. It's that really good stuff, that vinyl wallpaper. I was like, I'm excited.
That's the good stuff.
I'm excited for the good stuff.
That's the good stuff right there.
Just wipes right off.
So did you have the one bedroom, or did you have?
I had the one bedroom with a little laundry room, and it had a little attic space too.
All right, the one bedroom with the laundry room. Now picture that. I had a roommate.
Yeah.
My roommate, I was like, I'll pay less. I'll just take the laundry room.
Yep.
And it fit a full size bed in it, and that was my sleeping area.
Full size?
Yeah.
Could you walk around the bed?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
so you
it
just
literally
jump in.
Wedged.
You dove into your bed.
Wedged in. I had
Okay.
a little
makes sense.
drawer over, and then
Yeah.
I would put my hanging stuff in his closet.
It was a great floor plan for, a single girl with a tortoise when she moved to the area. I mean, like I said, I had a laundry room. I had the washer and dryer hookups. When I was moving out, that was the first time I ever saw this particular neighbor. She knocked on the door and she was like, if you don't mind letting me take a step in. She was in one of the studios with her kids.
Oh my.
And she was just waiting for another unit to open up with more space. And she was like, I just want to see if I could maybe fit a bed into the laundry room. And so, I walked her around. It's like, for sure. She had 2 kids and herself in a studio.
Yeah.
And she was looking to move into my space. And I had redone the landscaping around the porch.
Yeah, I lived there in 2 different places because I lived there my last year of college.
Yeah.
And then for the fall semester, I had to finish up. I'm for some reason they didn't take my degree was in recreation management. And when I transferred, they didn't take my intro to recreation from my junior college.
Intro to recreation is a real class.
So yeah, it was. I mean, hey, it gave me a career.
Clock out. Take a walk.
It gave me a career.
It did.
Yeah. I worked in my career. A lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
But
My
it
dad
also
made fun of me for taking ballet in college.
it also put me in an intro class my 4th and a half year, and I met my boss, who was a speaker in the class, and I was writing a grant for the city of DeLand because I was already working for Parks and Rec down there, and I was writing a FERDAP grant, Florida Development, recreate something.
Yeah.
It was FERDAP. The initials were FERDAP, and he got 10 more points than I did, but I had a chance to appeal. So I started asking him about because you get to see all the other grants.
Nice.
And I started asking him. He goes, "Are you a freshman?" I said, "No, sir." I was like, I had to come back for the fall to take this class, and it was one other class that they didn't take transfer wise. And he's like, "I have a job opening. Can you come by?" And I went by that day, and that was like in October. So Coach Bo Clark, it was in Coach Bo Clark's class. So he always asked for a commission of my salary because it was in his class that I pretty much got my job.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
yeah. So
Very cool.
That's how I was living in Stone Cove when that happened. So
yeah.
I wasn't at that time, but like I moved back into Stone Cove. I was in Stone Cove, moved back into Stone Cove, and then I moved to Cocaine Lakes.
My neighbors. So I was right on the edge at Stone Cove, and so I could see everything that was going on. And I started writing a collection of short stories based on what I would see comings and goings of my neighbors. So I had like this. I had no idea who they were, and I don't know their names because I was like a single woman. And I didn't want anyone to know like how alone I was in that room, so I just didn't talk to anybody. But I just had like this whole story made up for each of my neighbors that I could see that would walk in and out when I was going about my business, which I still have somewhere, but it's kind of funny.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Before we get into the gas report, there's a report accident here on mile marker 326. This is going southbound, not northbound.
But it looks like northbound is slowed down too.
Everything.
That also might be because a lot of people might be look what happened over
looky
there.
loos.
Is that before 9B?
Yes, that.
Dang it.
This is before 9B.
Looks like I'm going US 1 North.
Yep.
Oh dang.
And,
all right.
Yeah. So, oh well. So.
Thanks for the update and the bad news.
I'm sorry, Amanda. At least northbound.
I've got a couple hours.
At least northbound's moving, and after this, people speed back up. So.
Looks like there's some construction over to the side too.
That's where they're clearing out all the trees, isn't it?
That makes environmentalists big mad.
Is that clear cut that we passed? Like
yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of it.
All right. Hey, did you guys wake up? Was it smoky when you woke up?
Yes.
It did.
Okay, I think that is from a burn they're doing near the St. Johns County Flagler line.
Okay.
I passed it last night. I had to go down to Daytona last night, and I passed it coming back, and it looked like there was some wildlife and fire departments and so, but it looked like it was somewhat of a controlled burn. But last 2 mornings I woke up, it was smoky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same. Yeah. Stone cold.
Yeah.
Joy, I would joke that I lived at Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gas report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. You've got Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $3.69. Shell at 146 King Street at $3.87. Big jump. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at 387. Circle K on US 1 North is 389. Owens on South Ponce is 389. Gate at Mizell Road is 395. Shell at North Ponce is 397. Sitco at South Ponce is 398. Gate at US 1 North is 399. Circle K on 207 is 399. That Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Versagi Dental. Your smile deserves the best care, and in St. Augustine, that means Versagi Dental. Located in the heart of downtown, Versagi Dental has been serving St. Augustine patients for more than 45 years, offering everything from routine cleanings to cosmetic and restorative treatments in a warm, welcoming environment where everyone knows your name and takes great care of you. Dr. Shelby Hall and the team combine compassionate care with advanced technology to help you achieve a healthier, more radiant smile. Find them at 150 Malaga Street in downtown St. Augustine or call 904-637-7959 to request your appointment. Versagi Dental, your partner for a smile that lasts a lifetime. Got live music today. Jim Lamb's at Milltop Tavern at noon. Joshua Tennessee Worthy's at Ben 39 at 1 o'clock. Honey Knots is at Marina Munch at 2. Smoke and Joe Showers at Meehan's at 3. Denny Blue is at Green Turtle Kava Bar at 4. Banjo Bar is at Ben 39 at 4. Evan D is at Guy Harvey Resort at 4. John Q is at Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Sage Trunnell is at AC Hotel at 5. Venny Jacobs is at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Trevor Compton is at St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5. Hudson Vance is at Beaches at Bolano at 5. Mike Cook is at Conch House at 5. Glory Tributes is at Plaza de la Constitucion at 6. Shyla Macaluso is at 17 King at 6. Zaza Flamenca is at Hilton Bayfront for pasta night at 6 o'clock. Contact Buzz is at Arnold's closing out the night at 9 o'clock. That music report is brought to you by Canaan Law Attorneys. When life takes the unexpected turn, trust the team St. Augustine has relied on for over 30 years. Canaan Law. Whether it's serious injury, criminal charge, family dispute, or civil litigation, their experienced attorneys provide compassionate guidance and aggressive representation every step of the way. Led by partners Patrick Canaan, Andrew Morgan, Daniel Hilbert, and John Westfeld, the firm is known for trusted results and strong community roots. Free consultations are available for personal injury and criminal defense. Call 904-849-2266. Canaan Law, legal guidance you can count on when it matters most. All right, tapping into the trends. We get my story today. So if you hate it, come at me.
Yeah. Well, the story yesterday was fine. It just went too long.
I have a power company having to reroute an undersea power cable because it endangered Dobby's beachside grave.
Dobby's a fictional character.
Yes.
Which is exactly what the CEO of the power company said.
Okay.
So,
okay.
where they shot the scene of, I guess, Dobby's death, or the characters reacting to Dobby's death, has become a memorial to the character Dobby. And people have...
And Dobby's the Lord of the Rings.
Nope. Harry Potter.
Harry
He's
Potter.
a house elf.
Okay.
House elf.
Who's the one that's like Lord of the Rings that I always get confused with Dobby?
Smeagol? Gollum?
Gollum.
Okay.
Okay, Gollum. All right.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Dobby's the one who gets the sock.
He gets the sock.
Okay. All right. I'm on my right elfish. Yeah.
So he is a house elf.
Sorry.
And he was a slave of the bad guy.
Slytherin guy.
Yeah, the Slytherin long hair white guy.
Malfoy.
Malfoy's dad.
Yeah.
So Harry tricks him into giving a sock. Dobby is free. Dobby has undying devotion to Harry Potter because he won him his freedom. Where they shot the scene for the death has become a memorial. It looks like that. They had to request that people stop leaving socks because it was becoming an environmental hazard. So the multi-million-dollar power link between the United Kingdom and Ireland had to be diverted after distraught Harry Potter fans pointed out that its planned route would cut through a beach memorial dedicated to a beloved character from the series, Dobby the House Elf.
This could be the stupidest shit I've heard.
430-pound £30 million, around $580 million. Greenlink interconnector links the UK's national grid power transmission network to Ireland via a 125-mile cable between Ireland's County Wexford on the southeast coast and Freshwater West, a beach in Wales southwest where the death of Dobby was filmed for the Harry Potter movie franchise.
All right.
So hold on. You're
Yeah.
a TDC guy.
Yeah.
Because this very famous scene with this very beloved character was shot in this area that had no tourism. Nobody was going there. It became a huge financial driver for this town. And they're like, the town itself is like, you can't kill Dobby's memorial because no one will come to see us again.
No one's going to eat at my restaurant anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So the fans.
I'm just going to say right now, people from England and Ireland a lot of times call Americans stupid. Got to stop it. All right, I'm gonna give you a pass on this one, but you got to stop calling us stupid.
So the CEO says we got hundreds of calls. Hundreds of calls. He admitted the uproar initially puzzled him. A colleague told him that apparently we're going straight through Dobby's grave. This meant little to Ludlam, who found himself saying, Dobby? Who's Dobby? I don't know Dobby.
Yeah.
But the Potterheads completely schooled him. Hundreds and hundreds of calls. They moved it. But he was like,
How far did they have to move it, and how much did it cost?
I don't know. He said it's a fictitious character.
If it didn't cost much, okay, I get it. But if it's costing like millions of dollars to de-sock Dobby again, sorry, Dobby, you're sockless again.
He said he's a
You're back in the
fictitious
Malfoy
character
house.
in a fictitious book. The whole thing is fictitious. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Let me see if I can find the
You're
numbers.
living back with the Malfoys if it's up to me, if it costs me millions of dollars.
So
if I can do it without costing me money, all right, I got you.
So tourism in Pembrokeshire for Dobby's grave is an estimated of £604 million to the local economy, with more than
604
million pounds.
Pounds?
Pounds.
Come on, there's no way.
Roughly $815 million to the local economy, with more than 6 million visitors.
What?
Supporting 23%.
That's more visitors than we get in St. Augustine.
23% of all local employment.
All
employed. Almost a quarter of employment in this county is due to Dobby's grave.
You're moving that thing.
You're moving it. So let me see. I'm still trying to find the numbers.
Yeah.
It goes through his heroic death. They're not giving me the numbers on how much to move it.
Yeah.
But the town's like, pound sand. You're going to completely destroy our town. Harry Potter fans are like, nobody's killing Dobby again. So power line is moved. Sorry, Ireland, you don't get any power until Dobby is saved yet again.
And for you Harry Potter fans, Dobby's still dead.
He is still dead. That's
Still
why
dead.
they want to go to the memorial. It's the importance of the memorial. So yeah.
That is so wild that it draws that many visits. 6 million visits. That is more than what we get in St. Augustine.
That's what I'm saying.
That's almost twice the numbers we get.
I knew you would think this was stupid until you heard the tourism numbers.
No, the money, it's chase the money. That's
Can
where it's
someone
at.
kill a beloved character in St. Augustine?
No,
I'm just kidding.
killing,
I'm kidding.
no killing of any real or fictional characters.
I'm kidding.
So,
All right. That's happened to the trends. Is brought to you by Chris Lucero. Bail
you
bonds.
almost Lenny us right then. Actually, I think you did.
When the unexpected happens, turn to the name St. Augustine Trust, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced, compassionate team moves fast to help you or your loved one get out of jail and back home. They handle everything from paperwork to release with professionalism, discretion, and zero judgment. When every minute counts, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245.
I did hear Jack Sparrow, he passed away at the fort. That's what I heard.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
After drinking at Milltop Tavern.
Yeah, he fell off the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna start leaving Jack Sparrow
I know.
stuff and see
Memorial.
if
it catches
see
on.
if it picks up our visitors to 6 million.
Hey, remember when Jack Sparrow gets slapped by the third lady in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise? It's because of what happened here.
Right here. A tree wins.
All right. St. Johns County approves thousands of homes despite new growth concerns under new state law. Out of St. Johns County, county commissioners approved potential entitlements for thousands of new homes Wednesday, despite widespread concerns over growth, infrastructure, and what several commissioners called shrinking local control. The board voted 3-2 to approve 2 agricultural enclave certifications sought by Heritage Development Group, granting potential entitlements for more than 14,000 homes across roughly 1,165 acres near State Road 207 and Interstate 95. Because that figure doesn't account for how much of the land is actually developable, the real number of homes built would likely be much lower. Great. I feel really great about that. The applications are among the first to move through the county under Senate Bill 686, the new state law that grants qualifying agricultural land development rights based on neighboring property. Commission Chair Clay Murphy said the law left the board with little room to maneuver. Commissioners are largely limited to determining whether the applications meet the state criteria, not whether they want the development. Murphy said, quote, "These agricultural enclaves have been particularly incredible struggle for all of us because all of us have kind of come to the board knowing that we have growth fatigue. I find ourselves put between a rock and a hard place from the state legislature. I can't think of a legal reason to vote to deny this." Murphy voted for approval alongside Commissioners Christian Whitehurst and Sarah Arnold. Commissioners Krista Joseph and Ann Taylor tried to push back, questioning what kind of agricultural work was actually happening on the land, which is currently used as a timber farm. There it is. Whitehurst countered that the county would be on, quote, "shaky legal ground" to deny the applications over agricultural use questions when the property owners had met the law's requirement. Several residents spoke against the applications. Joe McInerney, given 10 minutes to present on the heritage applications, argued the county's comprehensive plan gives commissioners legal grounds to deny development that would overburden infrastructure. He said, quote, "There are not presently adequate public services for the site. In the event that there is inadequate infrastructure, unfunded inadequate infrastructure, an application may be denied." A third application from the Park Group covering more than 4,000 acres near Nocatee was continued to September 1st meeting. Commissioners wanted more time to verify the property's boundaries after Nocatee residents raised concerns about traffic and utility capacity for the proposed 4,462 new homes. And questioned whether the application even met the requirement that at least half of adjacent land already had been developed. The 2 approved projects break down like this. Heritage Development East covers 615 acres east of I-95 and south of State Road 207 with entitlements for up to 13 homes per acre plus commercial and industrial uses. Heritage Development West covers about 550 acres west of I-95 and east of Cypress Lakes, also requesting the maximum density of 13 homes per acre. 3 more applications for properties near Lightsey Crossing along Passetti Road and within Sandy Lake Development have been filed but haven't yet been fully evaluated by staff. Who needs a drink?
Well, I can tell you, I mean, unfortunately, with the way the state structured this, the commissioners really have no power at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it was denied, I'm pretty sure it was going to go through anyway. There's still one floating out there. If they deny it, I'm pretty sure it's going to get pushed through. And this is a problem where state puts their nose into local government. We vote for these people to make decisions for us.
Yeah.
And they've been completely handcuffed and tied on, whether or not, because the problem is the 3 that voted for it, I don't know if they voted for it for the development or they voted for it not to get sued.
Yeah.
And it
sounds like based on Clay Murphy's quote is that it was a vote not to get sued.
Yeah, and that's the way I heard that too. So,
and that's not the way we want decisions made in our county.
Yeah, because you end up losing money in the court case, and then you end up still getting exactly what you would have had anyway. So, kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. So,
This
with
sucks.
with this new state rule. So that's why we got to do the preservation. So,
Yep.
so keep them
Absolutely.
from doing it. So, all right, let's move on.
St. Augustine man arrested after fleeing deputies at high-speed motorcycle chase. A months-long manhunt is over after deputies tracked down and arrested a motorcyclist accused of leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase across 4 counties back in June. Investigators say the pursuit began during a Volusia County Sheriff's Office traffic operation when the rider fled deputies and sped across 4 counties, weaving in and out of traffic at high speeds. The case might have gone cold, but the agency's aerial unit, Air 1, was overhead when the rider stopped to refuel in Eustis, capturing key evidence that later supported an arrest warrant for reckless fleeing. Investigators also say the suspect's own social media posts helped to build a case.
Attaboy. Just telling yourself.
With images that appeared to show the Volusia County Sheriff's Office and the Air 1 unit in the background during the chase. 42-year-old Stevens Marin Patejas of St. Augustine was taken into custody
Doesn't matter. He's in jail. He keeps
on
not
the
listening.
warrant by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. I guess put a sign in the window when I drive past.
Yeah.
Is that the video?
Yeah, it is.
He was making selfies during a high-speed pursuit.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, look how tough I am, ladies. Oh, there he goes. On the line in between cars.
That's always,
Awesome.
That's always the most scariest part.
Wonder why 95 is so dangerous, guys.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't know. They like. When did this take place?
June.
Okay.
Oh.
Like I said, I was down in Daytona and like,
The semi? He
In be-
squeezed by the semi?
yeah.
In between a pickup truck and a semi, are you
Dude,
dumb?
that
Yeah.
makes me pucker just watching it from here.
Do you guys ever get the feeling like I was pulling out of, I was on US 1 and I-95 at a Love's gas station there, and I went to pull out and go back onto I-95, and US 1's this way, and I had a bad feeling of going I-95.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm just going to go US 1.
Mhm.
And I had that feeling last night.
Yeah.
So, am I the only one that gets feelings like that?
No.
Okay.
No, I get that too. Look at him.
He's just getting gas.
Just chilling.
And he left his
Keep-
receipt behind.
Attaboy.
We'll never be able to track this. He
On the
plays
roundabout.
by
Going the
card.
wrong way on the roundabout.
He pays with a card and leaves the receipt.
Yeah.
You can hit
Oh, he
no
couldn't pay
on
with
the
gas.
receipt.
He would have had to go inside.
I know,
Coming
but you can hit
online.
no on a receipt print.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're going to hit the card anyway. That's crazy.
Dude,
That's crazy.
got a real winner, boys and girls. I love the actual selfies of him committing the crime. Fast as
Mhm.
fast can be. You'll never catch me.
Mm-hmm.
Or 2 months later. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
Today, on this Thursday morning, I will thoroughly thumb through the thoughts of the thinking commenters like a thespian. I wasn't done with my dance. Producer.
Director.
That theatrical thespian-like thumb through is brought to you by BNS Signs. For over 50 years, family-owned BNS Signs has been the trusted name in signage across St. Augustine and the surrounding area. From vinyl lettering to large pylon signs, BNS Signs does it all, backed by fast installation, expert crane service, and reliable repair and maintenance to keep signs looking their best. Named Business of the Year for 2025, BNS Signs is known for quality craftsmanship and top-level service. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. All right, Troy.
All right, we have a large gas report here. Costco and Buc-ee's and Flying J are all at $3.69. At $3.95, we have Speedway and Wawa, $3.93. Racetrack Shell is at $3.87. 7-Eleven is at $3.98. In Iowa City, it is $4.15. Come on, Iowa. Use some of that ethanol. All right. So Paul Harvey, Lex and Terry, and Casey Kasem were some of the ones that were mentioned.
Yep.
And a lot of people haven't seen the Harry Potter's movie. I've seen them. They are actually really good movies. I always just get them in the Ring movie mixed up. So
The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings movie.
It's because it's derivative work.
Yeah.
J.R.R. Tolkien, but they're still fun.
Yep. Right.
That will start a fight in my house.
Yeah. Well,
I say that 100%.
Yeah. There's not that much Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings passion in the Blevins household.
And also there's Star Wars, and there's the comedian that did the skit that Harry Potter's just Star Wars with
Redone.
crappier lightsabers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Redone.
I told my kids that, and my son's the one that like really will fight that Harry Potter is not a derivative work and that it stands on its own, separate of these like major franchises.
Mhm.
And so I played that skit for him, and he just starts traveling up his neck. And he's so mad, but he's got nothing. He can't argue it.
No, the comparisons are painfully close.
Yes. It's great. All right. Stoitum stat.
All right. Stoitum stat on this day, 1619. Today is the day that has contributed to the slave trade in the Americas. It was the day some Portuguese sailors had privateers had some slaves, and they had to trade. They were starving, so they traded the enslaved people in Jamestown, about 20 of them, for food.
Yeah.
But this is the day in the New World that it's considered the slave trade kind of got started. Pedro Menendez had enslaved people with him, but this is kind of the first trade situation that took place of a big significance, where they took them off the boat, and they didn't come over with that purpose. So in 1619, Jamestown was about 700 people at the time. Okay. You know, we were already remodeling here in St. Augustine. So, you know, I know they try and claim they're old, but you know, that's almost 60 years after.
Yes.
So,
all right. That Stoitum stat brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue and the subtle dig to Jamestown as well.
No, it wasn't subtle. It was pretty blatant, like right on.
Craving real Southern barbecue. Sonny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine, serves up slow smoked favorites made to satisfy. Start with crowd pleasers like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or crispy corn nuggets, then dig into their tender baby back ribs, or try one of the Pitmaster's picks with all the classic sides, including that famous garlic bread. And no visit is complete without Sonny's signature sweet tea. Sonny's Barbecue, local Pitmaster since 1968. All right, what are red light kisses? They're in the comments.
Red light kisses? I'm assuming it's when
anyone
you stop
do
in
red light kisses?
Yeah.
Is it just kissing someone at red lights?
Red light. Oh, red light kiss. You know.
Okay.
I guess that's what it is.
I guess.
It's what you do like the first 3 months of dating.
What are you talking about?
So.
Or your first time on a date with your husband after not having a date for forever because the kids.
And you kiss your husband without someone going,
ew. Which our kids didn't do that until the past couple of years. So now we're just really amping that.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do.
That's what they do.
Plugs, Troy?
Plugs. We got Bollocks tonight. You know, and it should be a fun show.
A fun show.
We have a guest coming in, right, Blake?
Yes, from UF Health.
UF Health is coming in.
All right. So. A fun show with UF Health.
Yep.
I hear it's good for your health.
Yeah.
To have fun.
Exactly.
Blake, plugs?
Yes, if you'd like to help support the lineup for now, bring your podcast to your studio, or if you'd like to be part of the Business Boost series, you can always contact me at blake904now@gmail.com.
All right, don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and Rumble. Bollocks tonight. Bye.
Bye, everyone.